Several homeowners in Rakautara, north of Kaikoura, have been stuck in limbo for 18 months since an earthquake devastated the area. While much of the damage in the township is being repaired, 5 homeowners have been barred from repairing and occupying their properties due to an unstable cliff nearby. They say they now have no idea what to do and blame the council and the government for abandoning them. Logan Church reports from Rakautara.
Nestled along the newly reopened State Highway 1, the small settlement of Rakautara stands proudly between the sea and one of the cliffs that dominate Kaikoura's coastline. But for Nolene and John O'Carroll, that cliff has caused nothing but nightmares since a 7.8 magnitude earthquake rocked the area in November 2016.
We thought the house was going to go down the hill, which is not that much, but it seemed like it at the time. Horrific shaking, almost incredible. We just waited, rolled up ourselves in our blankets in the bed and thought, well, if we're going to die, we might as well be warm.
After surviving a barrage of large boulders that came down the cliff and pummeled their house during the quake, Nolene and John hoped to fix their home and move back in. They were paid $21,000 by EQC for the land damage and received $70,000 from their private insurer to fix the house. But those plans ground to a halt as the council slapped their home with a 124 notice.
The insurance company has paid us out a repair cost to get it repaired. EQC have paid us out for land damage. Now it's got a 124 notice on it, which is unable to occupy because of rockfall. So we're in a spot. We can't move forward. We have to wait. We've been waiting nearly 2 years, November.
In the year or so since the quake, the house, built by John himself more than 2 decades ago, has decayed. Mown lawns, once bordered by pristine gardens, are now a jungle. Plants are growing through their deck and outdoor furniture, and cobwebs engulf the veranda. The couple has since moved to Christchurch, and Nolene says she's had enough. She wants this house red zoned and gone.
It's been terrible. It's taken a toll on John. I'm sorry. Considering that we both thought we were going to die. And then we're coming back to Christchurch, and every noise, every bang, it really did send us both up into a space we don't like too much. John especially, nerves, it's just stress. We don't need it.
2 doors down, Olivia Jarvis and Beau Broadhurst are in the same boat with their beachside batch. RNZ understands there are 5 properties in Rakautara in this situation. They can't occupy it and also have a $350,000 mortgage they still have to pay.
Obviously we're still paying a mortgage on the property, so since the earthquake in November 2016, the council sort of said that we're not allowed back at the place, so therefore we can't really use the property or rent it out, so we're sort of in limbo with that, so yeah.
They say an engineer's report highlights multiple natural hazards from the cliff, and they also want the land red zoned.
Just a big waiting game now, really.
That's the question. It's been a year and a half now, and people can't be expected to fork out money for something that they can't personally use or rent out to people in the community, so I don't know what we're supposed to do really.
Both Nolene and John, and Olivia and Beau, say they have had little help from the Kaikoura District Council, EQC or Civil Defence. A government spokesperson says it's providing $5.3 million in this year's budget to help Kaikoura's recovery, and part of that will go towards solving issues with natural hazards. A spokesperson for the Kaikoura District Council says it doesn't have the financial resources to help all affected property owners, and the council has no intention to create a red zone. They say more work is required before any decisions regarding the extra central government funding can be made. So for these homeowners, it's now a nervous wait, in the hope that someone, anyone, will come to their rescue. From Rakautara for Checkpoint, Logan Church.